How did a tiny, muddy village on the banks of the Tiber River transform into the greatest empire the ancient world had ever seen? This is the story of Rome, and the beginning of the end. The story all began in 753 BC. According to legend, Rome was founded by twin brothers Romulus and Remus, raised by a wolf. Yes, you heard that right, a wolf. After a fatal argument, Romulus killed his brother and built a city that offered a place for outcasts, rebels, and warriors. For its first 2 centuries, Rome was ruled by kings. But in 509 BC, the Romans overthrew their evil, tyrannical king and created something revolutionary, a republic. Power was shared among elected officials and a senate, driven by the famous motto, SPQR. Armed with strict discipline and an unstoppable military, Rome expanded across Italy. They survived brutal conflicts, including the Punic Wars against Carthage and the famous general Hannibal. By the 1st century BC, Rome dominated the entire Mediterranean, but massive growth brought internal chaos. Civil wars broke out and powerful generals vied for control. In 44 BC, Julius Caesar declared himself dictator for life, only to be assassinated by senators trying to save the Republic. Instead of saving the Republic, Caesar's death destroyed it. His adopted son, Augustus, became Rome's first emperor in 27 BC. This launched the Pax Romana, 2 centuries of golden peace, massive construction like the Colosseum, and unprecedented wealth. But no empire lasts forever. Crazy emperors, economic crises, and political corruption slowly weakened the giant from within. Meanwhile, outside tribes, whom the Romans called barbarians, kept pushing against the borders. To survive, Emperor Diocletian split the empire into 2 halves in 285 AD, Western Rome and Eastern Rome. In 476 AD, the Western Roman Empire finally collapsed under barbarian invasions, plunging Europe into the Dark Ages. However, the Eastern Roman Empire, known as Byzantium, survived for another 1,000 years, and Rome's legacy never truly died. Our laws, architecture, calendars, and many modern languages are still rooted in ancient Rome. From a small mud village to an immortal legacy, that's crazy wild, right? What part of Roman history fascinates you the most? Let me know in the comments below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more wild history facts.